Hello everyone, welcome to today's Daily Dose with Danica. So obviously I'm here at the tennis courts and I was trying to think of what we were going to talk about today, and so I just started hitting the balls up against the wall because it's just me. And my first shot went straight over the wall, over the fence, into the grass, and like, oh great, here we go, we're going to have one of these days. But then I got the other two balls out of the can and I was hitting them much better. So then finally the other two got stuck in the fence, and so I had to go get all three of them. And then I was starting to play with them again, and I realized that two of the balls were solid. They were like newer balls, and then the other one was flat. I was playing with a flat ball. And I kept thinking about how those sorts of things can relate to life. How if we're playing tennis, playing life with equipment that isn't up to standard, which in this case is tennis balls, but we can equate that to if our thoughts in our lives are not up to standard. If we're playing with old, worn out thoughts that keep us thinking that we're not as good as we are, when really it's just the equipment, the thoughts that are worn out, then we're going to stay at that level, and we will probably just keep repeating that cycle, thinking that we're no good, that we're not good enough, when really we just need to upgrade our equipment. So something that Tom Ziegler says all the time is what you feed for your input becomes your appetite. So I butchered that, sorry Mr. Ziegler, but it's what the input is what develops your appetite. So if you're feeding your mind positive thoughts with things that are, more just like gratitude, if we can just find things that we're grateful for today, even just showing up. I didn't feel like coming to hit balls today, but I just really wanted to be outside, and so I wasn't playing at 100%, but I was playing at my 100% of 50%, if that makes sense. I showed up, my game was 50%, but I played 100% at that 50%. So it's just the way we think determines the way we live. And so let me encourage each of you today that I believe in each one of you, and I know that you're doing the best that you can in every given situation. So if there's something where you feel stuck, or you feel like you're having the same cycle where you're going over and over and over again with the same thoughts and getting the same results, which we all know is the definition of insanity, reach out to me. This is just the help or something. Put on some Zig Ziglar tapes, find him, just do something to shift your focus from what seems to be to what was the truth. Because the truth is, you're amazing. You are fabulous. You have been gifted by God with something that no one else can possibly do in this world. And what better time than right now to show up, to hone those skills and develop that mindset. And I just want to encourage you to do that. And I believe in you. I know you can do it, because it's not a challenge just to be you. The hard part is unlearning what the world told you was your identity when you knew who you were the whole time. So I just again want to say thank you for being here, being present, and I don't just mean on this video, I mean in this world today, for showing up when you don't feel like it, when you're playing with flat balls. I just thank you for going through the go-through to get to where you feel like you can just take a breath. Even if you have to just stop, in this case, like I'm using the tennis analogy, stop playing for a minute, stop hitting for a minute, and just regroup, recollect your thoughts, find something to distract you from the negative. Another thing Zig Ziglar says is we have good days, and then there are other days. There aren't really necessarily bad days, we just have other days, and we can glean from those other days things to make them good days. So I will leave you with that, and I trust that you will have a blessed rest of the day. And until tomorrow, thank you, and I love you all, and God bless.